Welcome to the Real Female Entrepreneurs. Today's guest is the embodiment of discipline, devotion, and divine alignment. She blends leadership, healing, and embodiment work to help individuals, couples elevate love, intimacy, and wholeness from the inside out. A military officer, welcome for your service. We appreciate you 100%. She has a healing heart. She leads with compassion, awareness, and unapologetic purpose, serving both country and community while raising the vibration everywhere. Look, guys, she has already raised our vibration here just by being here. Please help me welcome the amazing Dr. Marjanae Truesdale. Thank you and welcome, Marjanae.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. You're amazing. I am so excited to have you. You are a military officer. You serve our country. You serve each one of us. And we want to thank you so much from the bottom of our heart for that. And I need to know you have this amazing career that you're on, an adventure and journey. So tell us what sparked you to actually become the entrepreneur you are today.
Living my purpose. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy actually waking up in the morning, showing gratitude, being able to love unconditionally, first myself and then the world. So, really just moving forward and doing the things that I love, giving myself permission to go deeper and learn more about me. So, then came Holistic Love Coach Marjanae, then came Pleasure Coach Marjanae, spiritual practitioner, embodiment coach, and so many other great things. But I'm nothing without the Most High God and spending time, in my journal, writing, actually giving myself permission to do the shadow work. That's what really helped me on my journey. So, yeah.
So tell me about living your purpose and your assignment that God's given you and for our audience so they can understand really what that is.
Yes, so loving as within and so without LLC. I love to tell people that's just not my business. It's who I am. It's who, we are and who we're supposed to be. So, me just helping others love themselves from the inside out, be their authentic selves from the inside out, and really break those barriers, overcome trauma and give yourself permission to forgive, the old you and step into the real you. Step into who you really are. Do you even know who you are? When I talk to those clients, my clients, we get through all of that. We start talking about it all, and we become a family and we go deep. So I tell them all the time, I'm not going to tell you anything that I don't know. Me being able to go through the process and being able to heal myself, you know, actually writing in my journal and really pouring out everything that needed to come out of me. I'm not going to tell you anything wrong, and I love doing the work with my community. I'm not going to sit there and watch you. We're going to do it together because that's what we're doing. We're healing ourselves so we can heal the world. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. That is so true. When you heal yourself, you heal the world. Let's talk about journaling and how important journaling actually is to not only to see what's going to happen in the future, but also for that internal healing, if we don't mind talking about that.
Yeah, so I started journaling when I was a little girl. My mom was the main person that was like, "Hey, get you a journal." I love playing with beads and I love dancing, but my mom told me the importance of journaling and really being able to just write out what you're feeling. And so I started journaling and then I went into college and my freshman year of college, I started going by the water. My campus was beautiful. Hampton University has that beautiful water out there. And I went out there to pray, and I just started writing as well. I started speaking things into existence, anything I wanted. I just started putting it out there. And when I started writing in my journal, I felt led to just continue to do it by the water. I did it in my room, my dorm room as well. But I'm like, no, I'm going by the water. I want to feel the water. I'm all about feeling. So I'm like, I want to feel the water. I want to feel the energy. I want to feel the God, divine God presence. I want to feel it. And even if I didn't know the exact words at that time of what I was feeling, I knew that it was pure energy. I knew that it was positive. So yeah, yeah. And so journaling will actually give you what you need to start your journey. Because if you don't talk to anyone else, you can talk to yourself. You can tell yourself, hey, how are you doing today? What's on your mind? This has been bothering me. This has been hurting me. I'm trying to overcome this, but I'm having issues here. Talk to yourself. Get in tune with her. Get in tune with him. You know, you got to realize that you are alone. And once you actually tap in and start getting familiar with who you are from the inside out, you cannot be stopped. You cannot be stopped. So yeah.
That is amazing. Do you so I okay, so I don't know if this is something you're thinking about doing, you already do, or I'm just looking at you going, "Oh my god, you need to do this." Do you do retreats yet?
Yes, yes. I actually
You do.
have a tour coming up in Thailand this year. It's going to be in November for a week. The link is on my website. So please, get a chance to visit my website. It's www.holisticlovemarjanae.com. And, you can find the link on Instagram, Linktree. I'm out there. So visit my website and you'll be able to see, the amazing work that's on there alongside, my tour that's coming up in Thailand. So I'm excited about that. Yeah.
Exciting. Do you do any in the US yet?
I will be doing it in the US. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the date, but I have some amazing things that's coming up, for my community in the US as well. Yeah.
Okay,
hmm
that's great. All right. Now, so you've already told me, oh, I started way young journaling. I started
Yes,
way young on this road. All
yes,
right.
yes,
So, what would you go back and tell your younger self now?
yeah.
Even
But
though
I
you
was
started
like,
younger.
yeah. When I was young, I just wanted to just know everything. I used to, my family used to tell me, hey, you gotta listen. You gotta slow down and you have to listen, pay attention. And it's so funny because now since I have my daughter, I tell her the same thing. Like, be obedient, slow down, pay attention, listen. And then I'm watching her, try to perfect and try to do things. And I'm like, that's me. That's me all over again. But if I can go back to my younger self, I would tell her, slow down. It's not going anywhere. Slow down. Because when I tell you moving fast, wanting to get things done, and now that I'm older in this stage that I am in right now in my life, I just sit back and I just receive. I'm gonna be honest. I sit back and I just receive. It's like I
Mhm.
literally slowed myself down to say, you know what? We're no longer having to push and pull anymore. You have your degree, you're an officer, you're being led by the Most High God, you have your spiritual tribe. You're good. Just chill, just chill. And even today, like I literally was just sitting in meditation. I'm like, what do I have to do today? And then, there was a small voice that said, if you don't just sit back and relax, you've done enough. Just sit back and relax. So that's where I am today. And that's what I would tell her. Girl, if you don't slow down, it's not going anywhere. You're still gonna get it, you know? So yeah. Yeah.
Uh, Slow down. I need that saying too because
Mhm,
I am just like whirlwind. I mean, because I mean, I'm a little bit like you. I have like 3 or 4 things that I actually do.
mhm.
And yeah, so it's like I need to slow down too. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
So, what about something in your business? Because I mean, oh my God, you're going to Thailand. You are having, I mean, That's amazing, and you're having
Yeah.
a retreat there. So what was a game changer in your business that maybe you thought, "Oh, this isn't gonna work," but you did it anyway?
Oh my goodness. Me stepping out of my comfort zone. My comfort zone was me just focusing on me because I'm a very private person. I love my energy, you know. I love my peace. And my teacher at the time, sexologist E. Michelle Thomas, I love her so much. I love her, Um, she kept telling me to go deeper when I was in class, when I received my certification and I was on that journey. She kept telling me, go deeper, and doing my shadow work and in class. And so I took that for what it was. I said, she's not just telling me that just to say it, you know it's something because she's not the first person to tell me that. So it's like I was playing it safe for so long, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna hit the surface, and then boom, there you go, that's enough. You got what you need, there you go, that's good. But it's like, no, there's something more that I need for you to show me, because you just trying to be cute. Like, you just trying to be cute with it. I need you to go deeper, you know? And when I tell you, when I went deeper, that's why my first ebook was Best Version of You. Give yourself permission to go deep. Because, like I told you before, I'm not going to tell them something that I haven't experienced for myself first.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, when I went deeper, there were so many tears. There was so much purging. Oh my goodness, I'm getting chills right now. Oh, there was
Mhm.
so much that took place. And guess what I had to do? I had to write it out. I had to write it out. I had to cry it out. I had to yell it out. Whatever was needed from me, I had to go out in nature, take my shoes off, get grounded in the grass. I had to take about 3 showers a day just to feel the water because water is healing for me. So, all of that, and in the midst of me just going through that right there, it was a transformation. I was stepping into the best version of me. I was stepping into my higher self. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
During
yeah.
that time, it was just a feeling. I didn't have the exact words for it, but I'm just like, I'm going higher. Like something's going on here, and it was happening before I received my certification as a pleasure coach, and as a love coach. It was happening before that. But me just getting that certification solidified my exact mission and purpose that was needed, for humanity globally. So um in the midst of all of that, I started from the root, me being raised two-parent household, my dad a bishop, my mom first lady, me being the middle child out of two children. I come from big family on both sides. So um and I remember my teacher telling me, um, she kept saying, enough about them. Let's talk about you. Because she started to realize that I love helping others just by me talking about how much I love this and how much I love that and this person and that person. And she said, no, there you go again. You playing it safe. Let's zone in. And so when we zoned in, oh my goodness, like I got a chance to experience me on so many different levels. Like me, my spiritual gifts, me just being able to love every part of me. Now all I do is eat wellness. All I do is eat, natural foods. It was like that before, but when I tell you, it's like top notch now. Like I'm like, nah, I'm not eating that. I don't want that. I don't want that in my body because I just started to learn so much about me, and it got to the point where when I loved on me so much that I'm like, yeah, we're gonna drink this amount of water. We're gonna drink this tea. We're gonna be putting herbs in our food, so we're gonna get away from anything that's heavy. We're gonna focus on being light in our spirit. So that way, not only are you feeling good from the outside, but you can also hear in the spiritual realm you
Yeah.
know? Nobody wants to talk about the wound healing. But that was a part of going deeper, having to clean out
So
that wound.
so
Yeah.
are you I have a few questions.
Okay.
You've thrown a few nuggets out there. Are you vegetarian, vegan, fruitarian? Which
So
one?
I'm vegan-ish. I love my salmon. I gotta have my salmon every now and then. I'll do my salmon every now and then. But for the most part, I'm eating a lot of greens.
So
I
you're
prefer a
you're
lot of
you're a
greens.
pescatarian.
Yeah, I prefer a lot of greens. I don't do dairy. I drink a lot of water, herbal teas. Yeah.
So what's your favorite herbal tea?
Green tea.
Wait, what?
I love green tea. Just green
Green tea.
tea.
Just
Yeah.
green tea.
Yeah. I love
Wow.
green tea and lemon ginger. Lemon ginger, rosemary tea. Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
lemon ginger, a ginger turmeric honey. I love it. So more
Yeah.
of a pescatarian. I get it. I mean, I'm a South girl, so I love seafood.
Yeah.
But yeah. So if it's my world, I'm probably more of a pescatarian than anything. So
Okay.
salmon's the best thing for you. So yeah.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah.
lighter. Yeah, with salmon.
Let's go back to the journal again.
Okay.
Okay. So you're actually just for clarity for everyone, you're literally taking the notepad and the pen and writing.
Mm-hmm.
You're not typing on the computer. You're
No.
doing it the way God said, take the pen and pad and write, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Hmm. Yeah, I literally take my pen. I have so many notebooks in my drawer right now. I do not lack. Like, I don't, no. As soon as one notebook is over with, that's that journey. I move on to the next journey. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
the next chapter in the journey.
And I bet you dream vividly.
I do.
You do.
And I wake up, I write down whatever I receive. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
hmm
And do you care about knowing what it means?
I do care
Or
about knowing what it
okay.
means. I'm not so quick to jump to Google. I receive the guidance that's needed throughout my days ahead. I move in true faith. Like I, I don't want nobody to tell me, because I feel as if the true answers are gonna come from the Most High. They're gonna come, and you're gonna get that guidance as you go out that door. So, as the days go on, I'll see, a bird, or I'll see, a certain number, or something that remind me of something that took place then. And I'm like, okay, I got it. Or someone, I could be talking just like how I'm talking to you now. I'll be in conversation with someone at the gas station or something like that, and they'll say something, and I'm like, okay, I got it. They don't know. They have no idea, right?
Yeah.
They have no idea. And this is what I want, everyone to understand that's actually listening to me speak right now. We are true spiritual beings having a human experience. So when something takes place along your journey, that is not by coincidence. I say again, that is not by coincidence. So along your journey, understand that whatever happens, it's meant to happen for a reason. So yeah. hmm
True. Whatever happens in your life is there for a purpose. I mean, I look, last night I drove 2 hours because there was family drama for something, and then I drove back 2 hours, or I was gonna get a hotel to meet with you, and I was
Yeah.
like I was like,
Wow.
"I don't know why this is happening, but something it's for a reason." Correct?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's for a reason. And be obedient. So if you feel as if you need to do something, do it. whatever it is. And if you feel like you don't need to do it, don't do it. Don't let nothing outside of you convince you to do something that you know you're not supposed to do. Don't do it because you don't want that. You don't want that.
Wow. Yeah, you're definitely speaking here, huh?
Yeah, like, you don't want that. You just stay focused, just
Right.
stay focused, stay in alignment. And when I say stay in alignment, I mean when you wake up in the morning, whatever you know you need to do, you do it. Whatever you feel guided to do, you do that. Stay focused on what it is that you're supposed to be doing so that you can show up as the best version of you. Don't get too focused on distractions. Everybody's life is different, everybody's journey is different. But showing gratitude, being thankful, showing love, like we spoke about, showing love to yourself first, and it won't be so hard to show love to others, so
Ooh. Ooh, and
yeah,
that's so hard for women.
you got to do it. You have to do it. And I say have to because, yes, it's a requirement. to all of to all of my beautiful ladies, it is a requirement to love yourself. And if for some reason you feel as if that is so hard, let's get to the barriers. Let's get to the barriers. Why is it? Now I have to turn into a holistic love coach. I gotta I gotta turn it up a notch. Why is it that you feel as if you cannot love yourself? What is keeping you from reaching your goals? If you have goals to, be healthier or go to the gym or do this or do that, what's stopping you? What is it? Is it that voice that's making you feel complacent? You have to ignore that and you have to actually get into a place where you say, not today. It's about me. Even if you got to wake up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, set that alarm clock, get your little yoga mat, whatever feels good for you. Even if you want to go for a walk, take it a day at a time. Start small. And guess what? You're going to feel so good because you're showing up for you.
Mm.
Before anybody else, you're showing up for you. And when you look in that mirror, guess what you're going to say? You did that. You did that. And we going to keep doing it every day. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, okay, you're speaking to me because 'cause I'll look at it and go, "Oh my god, no, I have this much work to do. Oh, no, I can't go to the gym," even though it's in my calendar. I'm like, "Oh, no, it takes a half an hour to go to the gym." That is an
Yeah.
hour out of my life.
Yeah. Wake up earlier. Wake up earlier. Yep. Go to bed
Yeah,
earlier.
that's
Hmm.
the situation, go to bed earlier, but I have this problem that between 10 and 1:30, I get so much work done.
Oh, wow. Well, that's good. That's not bad. That's good. Get you a little bit of sleep, get the work done, go back to sleep. And now guess what? You're up. So yeah, you
Yeah.
still beauty sleep, you still making sure your skin is healthy, you're drinking your water while you're working.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
no problem with all of that. That's all good. I work within my timeline. Okay, you mentioned about just don't do it, and, just don't. So,
Yeah.
let's talk about what you wish female entrepreneurs would just, like, go, "Oh, don't do that anymore," because it's just a myth or their belief system. They shouldn't believe this anymore.
Yeah. That you have to look or be a certain way to actually get that task done. So, yeah, example, um, if you want to actually be in a practice of being a fitness trainer or being a yoga instructor or, being a love coach or whatever you desire to do, be a doctor, whatever it is that you're desiring to do, don't compare yourself to the next person. Just perfect yourself in you. Perfect your craft. Master it for you. Self mastery is nothing to play with. It's real. You know, have that self mastery for yourself. You don't have to look like anything. You just be. You just do. You just make it happen. Yeah. So that's what I would say. Yeah. Just get it
True.
done. Yeah.
Just get it
Just do
done.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Alright. So balance. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Do you have any? Do you believe in it? Tell me where where you're at with balance in life.
I do believe in balance. I do believe in balance. I believe in alignment. I believe in staying grounded. Balance. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is making sure I show gratitude.
Mm,
Grateful to be here, be alive, continuing on fulfilling the mission, fulfilling the purpose, being open and available to all good things, you know? And so starting my morning and making sure that I'm grounded, making sure everything is organized, making sure I'm taking care of my daughter, I'm taking care of the house. That's balance, that's alignment. Making sure not only that, but I'm taking care of myself. Making sure my daughter, she can get to school, making sure she's good on that end. Making sure I'm in the military, I'm an officer. So making sure I'm taking care of that duty, I'm taking care of that job. And when that portion is done, I'm coming home to take care of home again. But guess what? I'm putting myself first in the morning. I'm making sure I'm showing gratitude in the morning, because I'm nothing. I'm nothing. I tell people all the time, I'm nothing without the Most High God. So that's how that works for me. And then when I go to sleep, everything's good. But let's not forget, in the morning I do exercise. So I get up at 4:30 in the morning. After I show my gratitude and I check in, daughter's still sleeping, she's good. I go feel her, hug her, kiss her, she's still sleeping. I get out here and I make it happen. 30 minutes a day. Just 30 minutes. Go take my shower and then we're ready. Yeah.
So what do you do? What is your exercise? What is your go-to exercise?
So I do squats, I'm a squatter, I do anything that Pilates. I love Pilates. So I'm always working on my core, I love my core, I love my womb. So just making sure I'm getting that in. And then of course I do my yoga stretches. I love to stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything wellness, you can count me in. I love it.
Yeah,
So
I love
just
Pilates and bar. I love it. It's just
yeah.
so necessary for women because what it does, I mean, from a dancer's perspective, okay,
Mhm.
you danced. From a dancer's perspective, it is the most important thing you can do, talking about alignment for your body's alignment, even.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, that helps. It really does. It helps because let me tell you, when I'm eating, I eat out of a bowl. I don't eat out of a plate, I eat out of a bowl because the bowl is best for when I'm, my digestive system and when it's time for me to eat and me, just knowing when I'm full, it works for me. And so, whenever I'm doing my yoga stretches and whenever I'm exercising, my body will let me know if I have enough nutrients within my body while working out. It'll let me know, hey, after you get done, make sure you get your granola bar. It'll let me know. And so it's kind of like you become in sync with your body once you start working out because your body will let you know what it needs. It'll tell you. And
Mhm.
so, yeah, and that's what makes loving yourself amazing too, because you get a chance to feel your body more, especially when you're eating right and when you're taking care of yourself. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
Mhm. It is.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loving yourself some you.
Here
Yeah.
comes the love coach again.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. So, what would you say to somebody who's standing on the edge of their business going, "Oh my god, I just don't know what to do. I'm ready to throw in the towel." What would be your advice?
Don't ever give up. Don't you
Mm,
ever give up. Because whatever you feel as if, the world doesn't need, guess what? They need it. They need it. Do it for you first and just watch. All it takes is just being obedient. What did I say? Being obedient. All it takes is that first step to say, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to take place. But boom, there it is. I just released it. It is what it is. It is what it is, and take it for what it is. But at least you were obedient and you did it for you first. Yeah, your life is a testimony. Anybody who's listening right now, your life is a testimony. And, it took me having to get out of my comfort zone. I was so used to being an officer, and doing this and doing that and helping the community. And I remember when I was younger, it was an older lady that came to me. And she said, "What is it that you do?" And I told her, I said, "Well, I graduated. I got a degree." She said, "No, mm-mm." And the beautiful thing about being a young person is that people can tell who you are, even though they don't tell you exactly what they see. They don't know. They just know that they see a bright future, ahead. And so it's up to you to tap in so that you can understand what they already knew from the jump when they first seen you or talked to you, you
I
know?
know sometimes I wish people would, like, "Could you just speak into my life more and say, 'Yeah, this is where you should be going. Get off that road?'"
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, life is full of lessons and tests, but you have to, listening to that intuition, you will know this is the right path for me and this is the way I need to go. And so, yeah, yeah, yeah. I just, talking to you just now, I just saw my little self, So, yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
And
Hmm.
we have to go through those things 'cause so they can't correct us or direct us that much because we have to
Hmm.
go through those other things to be able to end up where we're supposed to be.
That's right. That's right. And then you'll be so glad that you went through it. Yes, because now you can help other people. And you're not new to it, you're true to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's it. All right,
Mhm.
give us a sneak peek into what else is going on. You already gave us about the retreat. What else is going on? I know there's more, so go ahead, tell me.
So I have the retreat this year, and I also have a gala that I'll be attending in December. It's going to be in New York City. I'll be receiving, some amazing awards there. So what else is taking place? I have a few more magazines coming out this year. I know that's been coming out everywhere, and I'm grateful for that.
Mhm,
I'm just grateful to, to really just connect with my people. I'm gonna be honest. Like I feel
mhm,
as if I've been in the background for a while, and I loved it there. Like, I'm safe. I'm good. We're good. I'm gonna do my own writing. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then Most High God was like, "No, I need you to push. I need you to go." So I'm just being obedient. I'm just flowing. And honestly, whatever is happening, it's just happening because I'm flowing. So I'm pretty
mhm.
sure, there are going to be more things coming out this year, some things that I don't even know yet, And so I'm just flowing. I'm just flowing.
Yeah. So, we actually have a gala in September too, just so you
Oh,
know. Yeah, we have
awesome.
one in September for everybody who's been featured in all of our magazines, so, yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah,
Yes, keep
so
me
we'll
updated. Keep me
yeah, we'll keep
updated.
we will, we will. Alright, tell us something unexpected about you that would surprise everybody.
Unexpected about me. That would surprise everybody. Well, they already know I'm a military officer.
Uh,
Um,
yeah.
I guess I lived in the woods for 30 days while I was in training in college. So yeah, I did. So, yeah, 30 days. Yeah, in the
Did you
woods.
live off the land or did you have stuff with you? What was
had
that?
my I had my bags with me, but yeah, I really had to learn the military way, not what we're used to being in the, buildings. I had to really go through training and preparing to be a soldier, not a cadet, a soldier. So yeah. Yeah. So
Oh, wow. Oh my god, I would be so Goldie Hawn, it would be so bad. Remember remember that show with Goldie Hawn? I would
yeah.
probably it was a joke. Angel, if you went in the military, that would be you, and would be like,
Yeah, and what else? I'm full of surprises.
"Yeah."
So, I'm a very deep person. I am very free-spirited. I will say that. I am not judgmental. I'm just I'm just, I love to refer to myself as just a kindred spirit. Like I'm literally here to fulfill a purpose. I don't attach myself to anything. You know, um, I just continue to just listen. I'm very connected. So I just, I love to talk to people. I love questions. Ask me, and I will tell you. I love questions, and I love peace of mind. So when anybody come into my space, they know we finna laugh. They know we finna dance. They know we're finna talk. And we're gonna go deep because I wanna know who's sitting in front of me. So I'm
Right.
gonna talk to you. I'm one of those types of people. I will talk to you. Even if I don't say too much, I'm looking at you, and I'm paying attention to your spirit, your energy, and more than likely, I'm going to give you whatever I feel guided to give you in that moment. And so it's always going to be peace and love. Always. Hmm.
Well, that peace and love is like one of the most important things in life. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is what surrounds God, and so
Hmm.
that it brings it down to us. All right, let's get a little bit more funky and a little bit more fun. Let's pump up some music here. Tell me, what do you have a favorite song or songs?
My favorite song, Go Get It by Mary Mary. Go Get It. It's a Christian song, but when I tell you, when I listen to that song, something happens to me. It's like you're looking through a telescope. You see where you can be. Growing, getting better. You're not the person they see. So I love that song. I love that song. Yeah, Mary, Mary.
Wow. Yeah, is
Mm-hmm.
there something you can't do? Because you can sing, you can dance, you can, write, you can is there
Yeah,
anything? Yeah? Okay. Well, we don't know
I,
what
I
it
told
is.
you I'm a free spirit. I told you. Yeah.
Alright, what about book or books? We already know you have 1 ebook. Well, how many do you have out there? What's going on here?
I have Best Version of You. I have Healing I Am, and I have To Vibrate High. To Vibrate High was a fun poetry. I woke up at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know, I felt the energy, in the world. I'm like, what? I need to give them something to pump them up because it's a lot of distractions right now, and I need for them to know they need to continue to vibrate high. so, so yeah, even on YouTube, I'm on YouTube. That was like guidance as well. Like I was waking up, and then I'm like, you know what? They need to hear that they need to keep pushing. They need to hear that it's time. Like I don't know what y'all doing out here, but come on, like get on it. Keep pushing. I feel like with so many months of motivating myself, I guess that just gave me that officer. It was like that officer in me that was like, let me get on here. Let me get on here and tell them, hey, I need you. I don't care what you're doing right now. I need you to do this. So, it was beautiful. And then I have my amazing tribe, that's motivating me as well. Like, even if I can't see them, I can feel them. And I appreciate that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
It
appreciate that.
are any of your books on Amazon, or do you have
Yeah, all of
where
them
do
are
they
on Amazon.
okay,
The
awesome.
link, yeah, the links is on my website as well as my link tree. So they can access them and then you can get on Kindle and just read it. You don't have to order the paperback. You can just
Yeah,
get on Kindle and just read it. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, awesome. Alright. Alright, those are amazing. Alright, words to live by, a quote.
Yes. So my favorite quote mantra, that I love to say is my sensual, I say sensual shadow work. It's the catalyst and it's the healing that's needed for unconditional self-love in connection with
Mhm.
my higher self. So it seems like a lot, but it's not a lot. You know, my
Wow.
shadow work, if you don't want to say sensual, my shadow work is the healing that's needed in connection with loving myself unconditionally and also my higher self. So yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Alright, here you go, ready? Superpower for just 24 hours, what would it be?
24 hours. Um, superpower. Ah.
Magic wand. Come on, God's giving it to you. Boom.
Ah, 24 hours. Keep going. Don't look back. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep going. Don't look back. Keep going. Yeah.
That'd be a
Things are
superpower to just power on. I love
yeah,
it.
keep going. Don't even turn back. It's nothing back there. Keep going. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Unlike you
Mhm.
and me, some people get a little down in the dumps and unmotivated. What do
Mhm.
you do when you do get that way?
Oh, I'll turn on some music. And whatever comes, I don't care what it is. We're turning it on and we're dancing. We're dancing. I'm writing quotes. Oh, I love to get the sticky notes out. I talk about that a lot too on YouTube. I get those sticky notes out. I start writing, girl, you fine. Girl, you are powerful, keep going. My favorite thing to say, just words of wisdom. I just start writing, if I don't want to write a whole paragraph or whatever in a journal, I get those sticky notes out and just put something on there, you know? So yeah, it's
That
all
is
about,
great.
yeah, you gotta put that motivation in there. So
Yeah,
yeah.
you do. You do. I love the sticky notes. Oh my God, write them out. Say everywhere. I remember one part in my life, I had this big, huge mirror, and I actually would take lipstick and write all my affirmations out. I
Um,
loved it.
Beautiful. I know that was beautiful. Yeah, I would have loved to see that on your mirror.
Yeah. And back then I didn't think, oh, this is so powerful. I just was like, oh yeah. They say to write affirmations. Here's the lipstick. I'm doing it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you as well. I love to massage myself a lot too. A part of loving on myself, and whenever I'm talking to clients, I always tell them get some oil and just love on yourself. So I do that as well. Especially at nighttime when I don't want to write. And if I just want to say the words out loud, I'll say it while I'm moisturizing my body. So
Right.
yeah.
And as a woman, that's another thing that's so important is to actually moisturize your body and massage it and keep it, take care of your body. Come on. Am I
Yes,
right?
keep it
Yeah.
balanced, keep it in alignment.
Yeah. Hello. All
Yeah.
right. So let's talk about what's the best way for our audience to stay connected with you from a gift
Mhm.
perspective.
Yes. So, if you want to reach out to me, you can email me, loving as within, so without at gmail.com or holisticlovemarjanae at gmail.com. You will get a 30-minute complimentary call. You can contact me through WhatsApp or you can just email me and say, hey, Marjanae, I would like to connect with you. And then I also have some, community classes or, just some one on one time with my community out there. So you have the to vibrate high, vibrating with the highest frequency. That's something that's out there right now. And you also have the holistic love and pleasure, class where we talk about honoring your authentic self and, just unconditional self love. That's a class out there as well. So
Oh,
all of
wow.
that information is on my website. I know I have a lot out there. Hopefully, whatever I missed today, you all will be able to connect with it, on my website. So yeah,
Those are
yeah.
so important. What is your website? Give us your link.
Yes. So www.holisticlovemarjanae.com. Yeah.
Yep. Holistic love. What else do you expect, guys, from her? She's all about love. All right. I could just see her in her uniform, still loving up on people. I just still can see it. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. It's balance, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
All
Hmm.
right, give us a mic drop moment, something that we haven't talked about that you want to share with our audience that you want them to know unconditionally.
Oh, wow. So before my certification and anything that I had going on, before I, just really started my life, I went on a celibacy journey. And along that celibacy journey, I really got a chance to really connect with myself. I'm not telling you all to go on a celibacy journey, but I'm telling you what helped me really get a chance to, say yes to my journey and say yes to everything that was needed from me to be able to move forward as the best version of me. And so whenever I went on that celibacy journey, I got a chance to spend time in my energy. I didn't do nothing but just run. I used all of my creative energy and I put it into exercise, similar to what I am doing now. But that right there, a long time ago, when I made that decision, I want to say about 8 years ago, something like that. Whenever I made that decision, it changed my life. So I tell you all today, just take the first step. Take the first step. Don't be scared. Don't be fearful. Remember, we don't live in fear, we move in faith. So take that first step, whatever that looks like for you, and just do it. Just do it. And keep going. Yeah.
Keep going. All right. Marjanae, I loved having you here. You are fabulous. It was so much fun.
I love
So
being
much
here.
knowledge, so much golden nuggets. Amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes.
Bye. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. I hope you found inspiration, actionable tips, and a sense of connection with our incredible community of driven women. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a review, and share the episode with fellow entrepreneurs who are ready to elevate their game. Remember, your success is just the beginning, and we're here to support you in every step of the way. Until next time, keep shining, keep thriving, and remember, you have the power to create the business and life of your dreams. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.